Welcome to the Bluenose, and in this video is a bit different from my other ones, mainly because I'm playing both Football Manager and FIFA. So basically this marks the start of a brand new series I'm doing called Football Manager versus FIFA. Basically what I'm going to do in this series is I'm going to have a real life wonder kid. So in this case I'm doing Haaland right now, and I'll do some other ones in the future like Fatty. And I'll basically be simulating a few years into the future in both FIFA and Football Manager to see how they grow. And we'll just be basically comparing the growth of that player on the two games. Let's see what game can reach the potential the fastest. As you can see here, we'll start with Football Manager. We've got Haaland, plays for Dortmund still. And if I actually look at the editor, his current ability is 166 and his potential ability is 185. And on FIFA, we'll switch over to that in a bit. Haaland's rating is currently 87 as of the latest database update in FIFA, and his potential is 93. So he doesn't actually have that much to grow on FIFA, but in Football Manager he's still got quite a bit. We're going to simulate a few seasons into the future and just see how the players get on. So we're going to simulate to the end of the first season on FIFA and Football Manager and see how the players grow. Okay, so I'm back and we're going to start off with FIFA now, since that was the first one to simulate a full season. As you can see now, Erling Haaland getting 22 goals in 33 games in the Bundesliga, only scoring twice in the Champions League and scoring once in Europa League as well. So in overall he got 26 goals in all competitions and 2 assists as well. That is a decent return. Would have thought he'd get more goals in Europe. He has grown by 2 overall, so he is now 89 rated. We're going to check how Dortmund done as well. They finished second, but my managerial rating doesn't seem to be that good. So in the first season, Haaland has grown from an 87 to an 89 rated, and now he is only 4 overalls away from reaching his potential of 93. So I reckon he'll probably reach his potential first on FIFA, mainly because how insane growth can be, especially with dynamic potential. And since it is likely that I'm going to get sacked, I won't be able to see everything in detail. But now Football Manager has literally just finished simulating there, so we'll switch over to that in a second. Okay, so we're back and we're in the Bundesliga now, and as you can see, Haaland is not anywhere to be seen. Is he still at Dortmund? He is still at Dortmund, but didn't seem to have a great season. We're not just talking about that, we're going to look at his career stats, and as you can see, he only got 15 goals and 27 appearances. It's not terrible, but considering the numbers he put in FIFA and in real life, we would have expected a little bit better from him. But we're just here to see his growth, so we're going to see what his... Jesus Christ, man. It was at 166. Look how much he's grown in one season. This just went from 166 to 180 already. Football Manager is going to be the winner here in terms of reaching the potential. He's went up by 14. He didn't even have an amazing season either. He's only 5 away from actually reaching his potential ability. So I think Football Manager takes the winner for this season. He'd grown by 14. He went from 166 current ability to 180, which is insane. But in FIFA he only grew by 2, obviously it's different. So now we're going to simulate to the end of Season 2. We're going to see if Haaland has reached his potential on FIFA and Football Manager. I reckon he'll probably reach it in Football Manager. I don't know how many more seasons I'm going to simulate, since Haaland is just about to reach his potential in Football Manager. And in FIFA he's still got quite a bit to do, so we're going to simulate another season. We're going to see how Haaland and Dortmund get on. Okay, so I'm back. This is the end of Season 2. We're in FIFA, as Football Manager is currently still simulating. We're in January, in case you wanted to know. But since I was sacked by Dortmund, I can't actually view how many goals Haaland has scored. But I can view that Dortmund have actually won the Bundesliga. But I can still view Haaland's overall rating. I just need to search players. As you can see, Haaland has almost reached his full potential. He's currently 92 rated. He's worth 170 million. Look at some of his stats here. 90 acceleration, 98 sprint speed, 98 strength, 89 aggression, 92 attacking positioning, 93 ball control, 92 finishing, 99 shot power. He's got some really good stats there. So I think it's fair to say Haaland has pretty much reached his potential. I could simulate another season, but I don't see the point. He's pretty much reached his potential already. Obviously, starting off with a high rated player it's not going to be that difficult for them to reach their potential. So maybe if I do someone with like a lower rated player like Fatty or something, but I'll probably simulate a lot more seasons into the future of Fatty. I mean, I could keep going to Haaland, but he'd just like reach like 93, 94, round about that. And Football Manager is about to reach his peak anyway. So that is it for FIFA. Wish I could view how many goals he has, but I can't do that. I forgot to say that Haaland ended last season. He was 89 rated, and he's actually grown by 3 this season, and it's only took him 2 seasons to reach his potential pretty much. So I'm just going to say for Haaland, it'd take around 2 years to reach his potential, and in 2 years he went from 87 to 92. And I reckon early on next season he'd reach 93 rated. So as for Football Manager, as you can see, Haaland is still at Dortmund. He's wanted by a few clubs. He's wanted by PSG, just like every single wonder kid it seems in Football Manager. But he's worth 78 million, so it's not as much as he was worth in FIFA. I believe he's worth around 140 million. But let's see how Dortmund done quickly. They finished second once again in the Bundesliga. Let's see, Haaland, was he anywhere around here? He was on the top score chart here. It was Weghorst that finished top score. Let's look at his current ability. I'm gonna guess that he has reached his potential. He hasn't yet. Just like in FIFA, he's only 1 away from reaching his potential. So he's actually grown by +4. Considering how insane his growth in the first season was, by like +14, going from 166 current ability to 180. Obviously it's not going to grow as much considering he's almost reached his potential. But in that season he actually scored 27 goals in 43 appearances. So some of his stats as well are really good, like 19 finishing. Some of his physical stats as well are really good. 19 balance, 17 strength, 17 first touch, 18 composure. He's got some decent stats, 19 determination. And the overall conclusion we can make is that probably grows a lot more in Football Manager. I think he probably reaches his potential faster in Football Manager, that's what I'm saying, since he grew by 14 in the first season and he was already almost at his potential in his first season. So I think Football Manager wins this. Obviously it's a race to see who reaches the potential first. Like, none of them have reached their potential yet, but they're pretty much there. There's no point in simulating an entire season just to see them grow by 1. But for both games, it did take 2 seasons for them to pretty much reach their potential. So anyway, that is the end of today's video. This was a bit of a different idea I had. And if you enjoyed the video, please like. And if you're new here, subscribe, follow me on Twitter. And I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.